Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my third and fourth week of recovery. It was pretty uneventful, honestly. There's not much to say about it. I did go back to work the day after I was officially 2 weeks post-op. I went back to work. The first 3 days I was pretty sore. The first 2 days I was really sore. Whenever I came home, I took it really easy at work and I didn't do anything that I wasn't supposed to do. But I was still really sore whenever I came home. The third day I was still sore, but not as bad. And it kind of went down from there. So like my third week, work was fine. I wasn't sore at all afterwards. And same with my fourth. I'm slowly doing more and more at work. And I'm actually picking up the kids, which I told myself I would not do, and I'm not supposed to do, I don't think. He didn't give me like a set weight limit or anything. He just said no heavy lifting. And I work with 2-year-olds, some of which are only about maybe 23, 24 pounds, and some of which are like 35 pounds, which the bigger ones I'm not picking up, but the smaller ones I have been picking up. It doesn't hurt or anything. It doesn't make me sore. I do kick myself in the butt all day. I know I shouldn't be doing it, but it's getting more and more difficult not to. I'm to the point to where I'm like, I'm going to kind of contradict myself a little bit here, but I'm to the point to where I'm not in any pain and I don't feel like I got surgery. So it's really at this point, the most difficult thing to me, in my opinion, as far as recovery goes, is not being able to do everything. It's really hard for me to have to ask people for help every time I need something moved that's heavy, or when I need the floor vacuumed or anything like that, because I feel fine. So it's really difficult. The 6 weeks is really stretching out for me in that aspect. I'm used to taking care of my kids pretty much 80% by myself, doing a lot of the stuff at work by myself, and cleaning the house pretty much by myself. So not being, trying to take it easy is really, really getting really difficult. And so I'm trying to slowly go back to doing everything, but I'm still like kicking myself in the butt for it, telling myself, I shouldn't be doing all this. I still need to be taking it easy, even though I feel fine, I'm not. So that, as of right now, is like the most difficult thing recovery-wise, in my opinion. Now, I did start my period on last Saturday. Today is Saturday. So in 2 days, I will be 5 weeks post-op. So last Saturday, I started my period, and I was kind of having some, I don't know. It's like hard to explain. Some like pinching pains, not constantly, but every once in a while, like some like sharp pains on my right side, and which I assume was just because I was on my period and I wasn't fully healed yet. My period stopped yesterday. Well, the pains kind of got worse on Thursday and then yesterday. But it's not like painful. So I hate to call them pains, because it is pain, but it's not like painful. It's more just like uncomfortable and annoying. On a scale from 1 to 10, it'd probably be like, they started out like a 1 or a 2, and then Thursday and Friday they were like a 3. This morning I was still having them, which I stopped my period yesterday. So if they keep going, I am going to email Dr. Levine. I did kind of mention them, and I said that I assumed that they were on for my period, and he didn't say. All he said back was thank you for the update. So I'm assuming that that's what it is from. But I'm kind of starting to get concerned because it's getting a little bit worse. Although they're not really painful, they're just there. And so I'm kind of concerned that maybe it's because I am trying to do more. So I'm trying to take a step back and take it easy. But yeah, I'm concerned that it's because I've been trying to do more. And even though it wasn't making me sore to do more, I'm worried that maybe these pains are like maybe I pulled something or I screwed up. I keep telling myself if I screwed up that tube, I'd be in a lot more pain. Because right now it's just like annoying. It's not really pain. So I keep telling myself if I screwed up that right tube, then I'd be in a lot more pain. But I can't help but thinking I am pushing myself because I feel fine and it's getting annoying it's been almost 5 weeks now that I've been having to take it easy and ask people for help constantly, and it's a struggle. Like I feel fine. Like I feel like I can do all this stuff, so I want to just do it. But so I'm scared that I screwed something up. But so if the pain keeps getting worse or doesn't go away soon, I'm going to message him again and ask him about it. But my period was fine. It was back to how it was before. I'm hoping that they'll lengthen out because it still came after like 26 days. But it's back to how it was before I got my tubes tied, where, during my tubes tied, which I think I said this, but during my tubal ligation, I had a period for 3 days and then it stopped for 3 days and then I had it for like 3 or 4 days. This time it started and it lasted for 6 days straight and then stopped. So that was awesome. And it wasn't painful other than this stabbing pain. Like I said, I'm contradicting myself, but it's not really painful. It's just like there and annoying. But I wasn't like super crampy. Oh, and I was really emotional. Like, feeling like a failure and everything. That's also doesn't help with me not being able to do anything thing. I'm like pushing myself to do more because I felt like a failure and like nothing I do is right and I can't keep up in the house and I'm not spending enough time with my kids because I'm spending so much time cleaning, and when I am with my kids I'm irritated, and at work I can't do anything right, and like even though I knew it was because I was on my period and my hormones are starting trying to balance out because I got the reversal, that didn't make the feelings go away. Like, even knowing that did not make the feelings go away. So I was very emotional whenever I was on the period, but I think it's just a mixture of my hormones are trying to balance out because of the reversal on top of being on my period. So, but my incision looks really good. It's pretty much healed, I think. It looks like it's almost healed. I still can't wear jeans. Jeans rubbing on it is irritating. And it still kind of feels kind of hard and numb around it, but it's pretty much healed. My stomach's still kind of sensitive, so I can't like push on my stomach or anything. But otherwise, my pain is like completely gone. Other than that weird pinching, stabbing pain. That's not pain. But other than that, my pain's like pretty much gone. My incision looks pretty much healed. I feel completely back to normal, other than the pinching pain. So yeah, the biggest struggle that I'm having is being emotional because I feel like a failure, not being able to do anything, so I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff, but then I'm yelling at myself in my head, telling me to stop trying to do all this stuff. So, but yeah, 1 more week to go, and I will be officially healed, and I can't wait. I feel like this 6-week recovery feels longer than like the 6-week recovery after giving birth. Probably because after giving birth, I went right back to doing everything, even though I wasn't supposed to. But with this, it's like I paid $6,000 for this surgery. I really don't want to screw it up, so I'm trying. And plus, you screw it up, I mean, I can't. It's not like I can just drive back to Kentucky and pay for a second surgery for him to fix. It's like and your tubes are really super tiny. I mean, it's really easy for you to strain and make a bubble right there on that incision, and she figured out I snuck away and screwed up. But my daughter figured out I snuck away, and now she's trying to find me. So I'm going to get off of here. And I will talk to you guys in a week for my last recovery update. Bye.